you've been on Upwork for a while now and you've not been able to secure any contract, it could be that you're not doing something right. Yes, there could be something you're not doing the way you ought to. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the mistakes I made when I joined Upwork, and these mistakes really affected me. I'll also share with you how I was able to correct. Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please do well to subscribe to my channel, like, comment, and share. Thank you. When I joined Upwork, it was during the period I was undergoing my tech training. So we went on to open our Upwork accounts because we needed to set it up. So after the training, I felt like I was ready for the journey. I felt like it was time for me to get the job. But I was surprised when I got on Upwork, when I saw the job descriptions, they seemed really difficult, and it just felt like I knew nothing. It was then I realized that my skill set was way too low for me to be able to get a job with it. I had to upgrade. So what I did was that I went on to get more courses. I went on to get more training. After I had decided what I wanted to do, the kind of work I wanted to do. I had to go back and started buying courses, taking courses online, for me to build my skills more. So there are some people that are in this same situation. All the jobs you see looks like they are really difficult and you cannot do them. That's because you do not have that skill. That's because you don't know what it takes to do that. The moment you get the skills, you find out that these jobs are things that you can do. So what I did is what I'm advising you to do, to go back and upgrade, go back and get more skills, learn more things, get to practice, get to meet people. Let me say you're coming up as a virtual assistant. You need to get in touch with other virtual assistants, get to know the courses they took that helped them with their virtual assistant career. Mistake number 2: unoptimized profile. Okay, so you can see my profile. This is the optimized version. Before now, I mixed up everything, but here you can see my skills are well listed out. My niche, I focused on a particular niche. I listed out everything that is needed, my skills, the tools I can use, the information necessary. Now you can also see my portfolio is filled out here. Before now, it was blank. Number 3: terrible proposal. My proposals were terrible. I wasted a lot of connects writing proposals. I had no idea how I'm supposed to put my proposal. In fact, when I go back to look at some of my proposals, now that I know a little more about it, I laugh so hard at myself because some of them I wrote them like I was writing a letter to my friend. Some I wrote them like I was in such a hurry. I just needed to just do this for doing sake. I didn't even pay attention to details. And I'm coming to that area. Paying attention to details is also really important. So I realized that I was not writing a proposal the way it ought to. It wasn't even professional. So then again, I want you to look at your proposal. How are you writing your proposal? I'm going to drop a link in the description. I'm going to drop a link. This channel has been really helpful to me. This man really teaches about how to write proposal, and I'm sure it's really going to help you too. When it comes to proposal writing too, paying attention to detail is a must. Some of the jobs being posted, the client is very specific about certain things. In some cases, they are specific about your location. For instance, they will indicate that they want someone from the Philippines. If you're from Nigeria, I don't think you have any business submitting a proposal when someone already said they want someone from Philippines, because they might not even get to view your proposal, saying that you're not from the location they want. And sometimes they indicate that if you're applying for this job, ensure you add this word or words at the beginning of the proposal. That's to show that you really read everything. Now you see that sometimes we just jump, get on with the writing. We didn't even pay attention to the instructions. I did this a lot. Like if the client say put this before you start writing, like for instance, they can say write the word baby first before writing. I used to ignore it. I learned the hard way. So please pay attention when writing your proposals. Ensure that you're following the client's instruction because they know what they want and they want you to give them exactly what they want too. Number four, applying for jobs that already have so many applications. I always do this in the past and I wasted all my connects. None of those proposals were viewed. So what I do now is I target those jobs that have lesser applications. I go to recent, those jobs that are newly posted, anyone that I know I can do, I quickly apply when it's still showing me less than 5 or less than 10. That way your proposal has a higher chance of being seen by the clients because after then the proposals there are still few. But when they're already so much, you might not even get to where yours is when the clients will pick someone. So I don't know if it's I can call it a hack, but that's one thing I do. Another thing I do is I try to I apply for jobs late in the night. I do this usually between 11 or 12 down to 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I think that helps too because around that time some people might be sleeping or busy with other work that they're doing. So if you log in that time, you realize that some jobs that are posted like 10-15 minutes ago will still be having less than 5 applicants. So these tips also help. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please do well to give it a thumbs up, comment, and share. I'll see you again